What if everything you've ever done to fix your finances was built on the wrong question? Because for most people, the question they ask is this: how do I make more money? But that's not the question that changes your life. The real question, the one that quietly rewires your financial destiny, is this: what would my money look like if I actually respected it? Pause for a second. Because that question hits differently. Respect isn't about income. It's about intention. And until you learn to respect what you already have, no amount of money will save you from financial chaos. Think about it. You can double your income and still feel broke. You can earn 6 figures and still live paycheck to paycheck. Because if your relationship with money is built on reaction, not respect, every dollar that comes in will find its way out. Most people treat money like noise. Something to spend, to chase, to stress over. But people who build wealth treat money like a conversation, quiet, intentional, ongoing. The difference isn't knowledge. It's awareness. Let me explain. When you start respecting your money, you stop seeing it as a tool of survival and start seeing it as a mirror. It reflects your priorities, your patience, your discipline, your fear. And when you're brave enough to look into that mirror, you begin to notice patterns, the habits that keep you stuck. You'll see the emotional spending. The little rewards that cost more than they give back. The way you chase quick wins instead of stable growth. And that's when everything shifts. Because you realize money was never the issue, your mindset was. Respect turns every financial decision into a reflection of your values. You stop asking, "Can I afford this?" and start asking, "Does this align with the life I'm building?" That one shift transforms how you save, how you invest, how you think. And that's what separates the disciplined from the drifting. Let's go deeper. When you respect your money, you create structure, not because you have to, but because you value clarity. You build a budget, but it's not a cage, it's a compass. You set aside money for emergencies, not out of fear, but out of self-respect. You invest, not to get rich fast, but to let time and discipline work quietly for you. The truth is, financial freedom doesn't come from earning more. It comes from earning peace. And peace only happens when you control the flow, when you give every dollar a purpose. Pause here and ask yourself: what would my money look like if I respected it today? Would you track your spending? Would you cancel subscriptions that no longer serve you? Would you stop buying to impress people who don't even notice? Wealth doesn't start with income. It starts with awareness. Every rich person you admire began with one moment of clarity, the moment they decided to treat their money with respect. They stopped outsourcing responsibility to luck, or the next paycheck, or the next big opportunity. They began with what they had, where they were. And they built discipline one decision at a time. Because the truth is, if you can't manage $100, you won't manage $10,000. If you can't plan for a week, you won't plan for a lifetime. So the question isn't, how do I make more money? It's, how do I become the kind of person who respects money enough to keep it? And that's a mindset shift that doesn't just fix your finances, it fixes your future. Because every dollar you manage with respect builds your credibility with yourself. And self-respect is the foundation of every form of wealth. Pause for a second and think about that. What does it mean to build credibility with yourself? It means doing what you said you'd do even when nobody's watching. It means paying yourself first, not because it's trendy, but because you matter. It means planning not just for the weekend, but for the decade. Respect turns money into energy. Energy that supports you, not controls you. And when you learn to respect it, money begins to flow differently. You'll notice opportunities others miss. You'll say no to things that drain you. You'll stop trading peace for possessions. And slowly, without even realizing it, you'll find yourself living below your means, not because you have to, but because you want to. Because simplicity feels powerful. Because discipline feels free. This is what financial peace truly looks like. It's not the mansion, the car, or the luxury trips. It's waking up without fear. It's knowing your money works for you even while you rest. And it all starts with that one question. What would my money look like if I respected it? So, take a deep breath. Think about how you treat money, not in theory, but in practice. Is your spending driven by stress or by purpose? Are your goals built on clarity or comparison? Every honest answer is a step toward mastery. Because fixing your finances isn't about changing your numbers, it's about changing your mindset. And when you shift your mindset, the numbers follow. If this message brought you a moment of clarity today, let it sink in. Because clarity is the first form of wealth. If you're serious about building your own path to financial freedom, join us on this journey by subscribing. The path can feel solitary, but it doesn't have to be. Leave a comment with one small action you'll take this week. Let's build accountability together.